Action here for Saturday, September 10th. I'm Tony T with our MLB Pick Show here for Saturday's action. We have all 15 games. Before we get into just a couple things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free MLB picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have college football, NFL, WNBA, European football, a whole lot more. So it's a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit the thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com, our multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers to get signed up for long-term passes. Hot cappers like Paul, who's been on fire here. We also have Nick, who's been hot. Hollywood Sam has been hot. Click the link and get signed up for a long-term pass. I'm also the top unit producer in baseball this year. Click the link, get signed up, and you'll find our premium picks here at the top of the page. Drop-down menu here with our free picks. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll find our latest premium picks from our cappers, as well as our best bets. Each capper can designate one pick per sport per day as a best bet. So you'll see best bets up there right now here from our cappers. So check those out. Some of them have more than one because they handicap more than one sport per day. Also a $15 premium pick. Each capper can designate one of their premium picks as a $15 premium pick just to showcase their service. Just one per day. You'll see them there as well. And I also want to make note here of our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Then the All Cappers tab, get signed up. Also love to hear from you guys. Post your picks in the comments below. And we are looking for handicappers. Apply, go to Tony'sPicks.com footer section and submit your form. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Rays and Yankees MLB pick here for Saturday. Corey Kluber will get the start for Tampa Bay. Kluber in 26 starts, an ERA of 4, whip of 1.12. The veteran a strikeout mark of 21%, 3% walks. The ground ball served at 36%, 1.14 home runs per 9 innings. Jameson Taillon will be the starter for the Yankees. Taillon at 27 starts, ERA 3.95, whip of 1.14. The right-hander fans 20%, 4.3% walks. The grounders 41%, 1.42 home runs per 9 innings. Rays have won 4 straight and 9 of 10 with their 4-2 win in the opener. Yankees have lost 2 straight and 5 of 8. Past 10 games, the Yankees hit just 208 against right-handers. The Rays 277. Tampa Bay bullpen in this period, an ERA of 1.36. Yankees 14 and 22 against winning teams during the second half of the season. The play here will be on Tampa Bay minus 105. Giants and Cubs MLB pick here for Saturday. Logan Webb will be the starter for San Francisco. Webb started 28 games, ERA 2.89, whip of 1.18. The right-hander is striking out 20%, 6.6% on the walks. The ground balls dealt at 57%, limited home run damage. Marcus Stroman will be the starter for Chicago. Stroman has 20 starts, carries an ERA 3.73, whip of 1.17. The veteran is striking out 20%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls 51%, 0.99 home runs per 9 innings. Cubs win the opener of this series 4-2. Giants have lost 5 straight, all on this road trip. Team record behind Webb 23-8 against teams hitting 245 or worse past 2 seasons. Team record behind Webb 29-9 when favored by minus 110 or higher. Past 10 games, Cubs bullpen ERA of 6.28. Cubs 30-40 at home. The play here will be on San Francisco minus 115. White Sox Athletics MLB pick here. This one goes off on Saturday. Lance Lynn will be the starter for Chicago. Lynn in 16 starts, ERA 4.34, whip of 1.09. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 27%, 3.7% on the walks. The ground balls 42%, 1.58 home runs per 9 innings. Adrian Martinez expected starter for Oakland. Martinez has starts in 7 games, producing an ERA of 4.37, whip of 1.26. The right-hander is dealing 19% strikeouts, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 39%, 1.54 home runs per 9 innings. White Sox have won the first 2 of this series with their 5-3 win, pushing across all 5 runs in the 9th inning. Team has won 8 of 10. Athletics have dropped 8 of 9. Oakland hitting only 202 at home against right-handers. Past 10 games, Oakland bullpen in ERA 5.73. Chicago now 27-11 to the run line against bad teams with a 380 or worse win percentage the past 2 seasons. Athletics 5-19 as a home underdog on the run line between minus 130 and plus 110 on the season. The play here will be Chicago on the run line, minus 1.5 runs at minus 110. Red Sox and Orioles MLB pick here for action on Saturday, Michael Wacha will be the starter for Boston. Wacha, 18 starts, ERA 2.58, whip of 1.03. The veteran is striking out 20%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls 41%, 0.89 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.61 indicates a rise in ERA based on his performance. Jordan Lyles will be the starter for Baltimore. Lyles, 27 starts, ERA 4.25, whip 1.44. The right-hander, a strikeout mark of 18% with 7.2% walks. The ground ball is coming in at 40%, 1.18 home runs per 9 innings. Baltimore wins the opener of this series after their 3-2 win. Red Sox have lost 4 straight. Past 10 games, Red Sox bullpen an ERA of 4.89. Red Sox 18-40 against AL East teams. Orioles 41-28 at home. Team record behind Lyles 6-1 at home against the AL East this season. The play here will be Baltimore at plus 100. Mets and Marlins, MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Carlos Carrasco will get the start for the Mets. Carrasco in 24 starts, ERA 3.91, whip of 1.33. The veteran is striking out 23%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls 46%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Pablo Lopez will be the starter for Miami. Lopez in 27 games of starting, ERA 3.66, whip of 1.18. The right-hander, a strikeout mark of 24%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 45%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Marlins win the opener of this series 6-3. Mets have lost 4 of 6, all to losing teams. Past 10 games, Miami hitting 203 against right-handers. Mets have been held to 3 runs or fewer in 4 of 6. The play here, Miami, New York, under 7.5 runs. Nationals and Phillies, MLB pick here for Saturday. Eric Fedde would be the starter for the Nationals. Fedde in 22 starts, ERA 5, whip of 1.52. The right-hander with a strikeout mark of 17%, 11% walks. The ground balls dealt at 41%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Ranger Suarez to start for Philadelphia. Suarez, well, he has 24 starts, ERA 3.52, whip 1.33. The lefty is striking out 20%, 9% on the walks. The ground balls at about 5.7%, 0.70 home runs per 9 innings. Phillies win the opener of this series of 5-3. They have won 3 of 4 in this homestand. Past 10 games, Nationals hitting 305, the Phillies 293. Philadelphia bullpen in this period, an ERA of 5.35. Both starters past 3 games, an ERA well over 5, and they're not going very deep into games. The play here, Washington, Philadelphia, over 8.5. Tigers and Royals, MLB pick here for Saturday. Matt Manning will be the starter for Detroit. Manning in 9 starts carries an ERA 3.86, whip of 1.31. The right-hander is striking out 18%, 7% on the walks. The ground balls 36%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Jonathan Heasley will start for KC. Heasley starts in 16 games, ERA 4.98, whip of 1.53. The right-hander is striking out 16%, 10.5% walks. The ground balls 36%, 1.85 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.90 indicates a rise in the ERA based on his performance. Detroit wins the opener of this series 10-2. Casey has lost 6 of 9. Tigers had lost 7 of 8 prior to this 2-game win streak. Heasley is in the better recent form. And Manning an ERA of 6 on the road, whip of 2. The player will be Kansas City minus 115. Blue Jays and Rangers, MLB pick here for Saturday. Kevin Gausman is the starter for Toronto. Gausman, 26 starts, ERA 3.12, whip of 1.24. The veteran spanning 28%, 3.8% walks. The ground balls at 38%, limited home run damage. A FIP of 2.17 suggests a drop in ERA based on his numbers. Kohei Arihara will start for Texas. Arihara appeared in 4 games, ERA 5.29, whip 1.76. The right-hander is pitching to contact, 16% strikeouts, 7% walks. The ground balls 54%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Blue Jays win the opener of this series 4-3. They have won 7 of 8. Rangers have lost 9 of 10. Past 10 games, Rangers hitting 195 here against right-handers. Blue Jays pin in this span an ERA of 2.23. Gausman ERA on the road 2.07, whip of 1.04. The play here to run the run line, minus 1.5 runs at minus 110. Reds and Brewers, MLB pick here for Saturday. Chase Anderson will get the start for Cincinnati. Anderson appeared in 3 games, allowing 7 earned runs with 2 homers in 5 innings. A career ERA of 4.24 with a whip of 1.29 in his 193 appearances. The right-hander in his career allows 1.45 home runs per 9 innings and a FIP of 1.64. Adrian Hauser will get the start for Milwaukee. Hauser, 18 appearances, ERA 4.83, whip of 1.48. The right-hander is striking out 17%, and about 10% walks. The ground ball is 48%, 0.84 home runs per 9 innings. Reds win the opener of this series 8-2. They've won 5 of 6. Past 10 games, Milwaukee hitting .210. Brewers now 8-15 against bad teams with win percentages of .380 to .460 during the second half of the season. The play will be Cincinnati plus 190. Guardians and Twins MLB pick here. This one goes off here on Saturday. Tristan McKenzie will get the start for Cleveland. McKenzie appeared in 26 games. His ERA 3.18, whip .97. The right-hander is striking out 25%, 6.7% walks. The ground ball is 31%, 1.31 home runs per 9 innings. Chris Archer will be the starter for Minnesota. Archer in 24 starts, ERA 4.47, whip 1.31. The veteran is striking out 19%, 11% on the walks. The ground ball is coming in at 44%, 0.98 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland wins the opener of this series 7-6. Guardians have won 3 of 4 on this trip. Twins have dropped 6 of 8. Past 10 games, Guardians bullpen an ERA 2.23 with the Twins at 4.70. Minnesota 20-39 when facing a good pitcher with an ERA of 3.40 over the past 2 seasons. Team record behind Archer this season just 8-16. The play here will be Cleveland minus 125. Cardinals and Pirates MLB pick here for Saturday. Jack Flaherty will get the start for St. Louis. Flaherty in 4 starts, ERA 4.15, whip 1.85. The right-hander is striking out 18%, 15% walks. The ground balls 37%, limited home run damage. A FIP of 5.03 does suggest an increase in ERA based on the numbers. A career ERA of 3.36, FIP of 3.74, with 1.22 home runs per 9 innings in his 97 appearances. JT Brubaker to start for Pittsburgh. Brubaker ERA 4.35, whip 1.43 in his 25 starts. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 23%, 8% walks. The ground ball is 45%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. Pirates win the opener of this series 8-2. They had dropped 6 of 7 prior to their win. Past 10 games, though, Cardinals hitting just 2 of 4 against right-handers with a bullpen ERA approaching 5. Brubaker has allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in 7 of his past 9 starts. The play here will be Pittsburgh on the run line, plus 1.5 runs at plus 100. Angels and Astros MLB pick here for Saturday. Shohei Ohtani, the starter for the Angels. Ohtani in 23 starts, ERA 2.58 along with a whip of 1. The right-hander in elite strikeout rate of 33%, 6% walks. The ground ball is 38%, 0.93 home runs per 9 innings. Jose Urquidy will get the start for Houston. Urquidy, 25 starts, ERA 3.51, whip 1.12. The right-hander is striking out 19%, 5% walks. The ground balls 36%, 1.42 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.33 suggests a rise in ERA based on his performance. Astros win the opener of this series 4-3. They have won 8 of 10. 2 straight losses for the Angels. Past 10 games, the Astros hit in 192 against right-handers with a bullpen ERA of just 0.51. Angels in this span hit in 227 against right-handers. Bullpen ERA 2.45. Now Houston 52-33 to the under, facing teams averaging 4.4 runs per game or fewer. Astros 31-14 to the under, facing an AL starter with an ERA of 3.70 or better. Ohtani 16-6 to the under against the AL West the past 2 seasons. To play here, Angels in Houston under 7. Dodgers, Padres MLB pick here for Saturday. Julio Urias will get the start for the Dodgers. Urias in 26 starts, ERA 2.29, whip 0.95. The left-hander has a strikeout rate of 24%, 6% walks. The ground ball is coming in at 38%, 1.11 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.61 suggests a rise in his ERA based on these numbers. Blake Snell starts for San Diego. Snell has 19 starts with an ERA of 3.73, whip of 1.29. The lefty an elite strikeout mark of 32%, 10% walks. The ground ball is dished at 37%, 0.82 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 2.91 indicates a possible drop in the ERA if this form holds. San Diego wins the opener of this series 5-4. Past 10 games, Dodgers hitting .353 against left-handers, the Padres .203. Dodgers bullpen in this period, ERA 2.43, the Padres 6.55. Dodgers 54-20, facing a team hitting .245 or worse this season, as the Padres 18-41 as this against teams with a good bullpen ERA of 3.45 or better over the past 2 seasons. The play here will be the Dodgers here at minus the 142. Diamondbacks and Rockies. MLB pick here for Saturday. Madison Bumgarner is the starter for Arizona. Bumgarner in 27 starts, ERA 4.83, whip of 1.48. The left-hander is pitching to contact, 16% strikeouts, 7.2% on the walks. The ground ball is coming in at 38%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Jose Urena will be the starter for Colorado. Urena appeared in 16 games, ERA 6, whip of 1.67. The right-hander is striking out 12%, 11% walks. The ground ball is 50%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. Colorado wins the opener of this series 13-10. Rockies have won 3 of 4 on this homestand and have scored an average of 10 runs per game past 3. 3 straight losses for Arizona, which has allowed a total of 25 runs in this period. Past 10 games, Arizona hit in .302 against right-handers and the Rockies .284 against lefties. Rockies 35-24 the over against losing teams this season. Diamondbacks bullpen an ERA of 6 over the past 10. The play here, Arizona, Colorado over 11.5. Braves and Mariners. MLB pick here for Saturday. Max Fried gets the start for Atlanta. Fried in 26 starts, ERA 2.48, whip of 1. The left-hander has strikeout mark of 23%, 4% walks. The ground balls are dealt at 52% with limited home run damage. George Kirby, the starter for Seattle. Kirby, 20 starts, ERA 3.15, whip 1.17. The right-hander is striking out 25%, 3% walks. The ground balls 47%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Atlanta wins the opener of this series 6-4 for the 8th straight win. Mariners have lost 3 of 4 on this homestand. Past 10 games, Mariners hitting .195 against left-handers. Team record behind Fried, 49-20 when facing teams striking out 7 or more times per game over the past 2 seasons. Braves 28-8 when a road favorite of minus 125 or greater. The play here, Atlanta minus 125. Hey, that was our MLB Pick Show here for Action on Saturday. Make sure to like, subscribe to our channel. Check